Hello. Last time at Moonrise Towers, we returned from defeating Catherick Thorm. That was a big thing we did last time. Shadowheart is going a little bit mad because she discovered that she's probably a Selunite, right? A Seluna worshipper, or her family at least was. Her parents were. And so yeah, she probably was, because she was sent to the forest as a ritual thing. But then like the Shar people, you watched last episode, right? Well, that happened, and then the Shar people took her, and now she's going a little mad, but she's kind of happy that Ketherick's dead, because she didn't like Ketherick. Anyway, so now we're gonna get out of here. Oh, it looks like everyone's gone. There's a bit of shaking. Was there like an earthquake or something? Just the camera movement. I think the camera movement is a little jittery right there. Like it jitters when I do stuff. Okay, so last time there was people here, and because we did long rest. Oh look, some people are back. Interesting. I guess they returned now that it's safe. Interesting. Doesn't seem so safe though, because this guy's stuck inside that fallen pillar. Hello, sir. I can't even speak to him. He doesn't want to say anything. Only our companions can speak. What's up with this guy in the pillar there? What's up with that? I think this might be what you might call a glitch in the Matrix or something. Because we can't speak to them. We can attack them. We can't even pickpocket them. Pilgrim Tama. Maybe they're ghost. You know what? I bet they're ghost. Okay. They probably died, and this guy probably died in this pillar that fell down. And his ghost is stuck there. But perhaps if we move the pillar somehow, I don't think it's possible, we could free him. We can't even push him, look, because like if we do the push, he's not even, he doesn't have the little arrow, the little indication that he's gonna fly out of there. And also I did level up. We are level 10 now, and we got a few more stuff we can do. We put blur on Karlach.
Blackets will be done.
Lay's outside to join the party. I think she also has some stuff where she can move people about, but this is going to create a lot of damage. We don't really want to hurt somebody. Is this going to hurt people? This does 0 damage. Which is creatures forcing them off balance. You know what also could work?
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Something that doesn't require a spell slot, right? But this feels a little too aggressive. Force tunnel.
It's all coming together. I can hardly believe it.
Whoa, it's gonna make all of them move about. Damn. This just looks real cool. Some demonic rituals happening here.
The Absolute has delayed my plans, but only that. Nothing changes.
We're gonna push him out of there. I think that the demonic power ritual of the Illithid is a little bit too much. But it's definitely insulting and offensive to them, because he's probably suffering from nightmares of the Illithid Absolute controlling his brain. We did notice earlier See, look, from over here you can see that they have a glow about them. As if they still have an illicit parasite in them, but maybe like they're free of it. Or because the big brain last time, if you forgot, like went to Baldur's Gate. So is the big brain gonna be able to reach and control them from over there? I don't know.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Your violence is drawing the wrong kind of attention.
It actually kind of worked.
going,
Look, he's
and there
no
might be
longer
trouble.
in the rubble. Ah, look at that. We helped him out. Thanks, Lazel. Whew. Best behave yourself. Hey, I was trying to help you, and I did.
Time to rest.
And now you're free. You know,
It's finally time.
you should be thanking Lazel.
We'll be heading for Baldur's Gate soon. If fate wills it, I'll see you there.
Will do. So it looks like no one else is here. Maybe there's a couple more ghosts. Let's just take a little quick peek around here. And yeah, there's no one around here. So we're gonna get out of here. And you know what else I want to do? I wanted to go to the docks because I feel like I forgot to check the docks. There was stuff going on over there. This is all empty, I'm assuming. So before we go to Baldur's Gate, we're gonna do a little bit more of exploring around here.
A torture rack. Chilling
And
to behold. And even more so to imagine the
just
horror
check in
its
on a few
victims
things.
must have endured.
check in on Oliver, I believe is his name, the ghost boy. We're gonna check in to see just one last time, check and see if the portal is able to open up again where we lost Halsin. Oh fuck, what's that? Oh fuck, it's fucking witch fire. Or holy fire. I guess holy fire is maybe like the opposite of witch fire. Witch fire, you know, has the connotation of and unholy, because witches were, you know, persecuted by the church and all. But really, the church is usually bad people, anyways. So they're not quite holy, unless you consider the gods evil. In which case, being holy isn't very good. You know what I mean? Pacha, her morals are a bit iffy, but she's mostly on the good side. I mean, no one's here to pick this up. They vanished. Might as well take this key and this arrow. You know, they're not gonna come back for that, so we'll do that. So I think when these little pouches are on the ground, that means that the NPC is forever gone. I feel, oh, I know what I think that means. That means that their corpse used to be here, but then because we long rested, the corpse disintegrated, perhaps in the holy fire there. Yep, and now they left their pouches behind because of magic, obviously. You know, the pouches were left behind. Also, kind of like the rapture situation, they got raptured, and their possessions were left behind. You know. Anyway, so there's nothing here. We're gonna go check out that kid, Oliver. We did look around, right? There was really nothing over there. Just a chest we opened up over here. There was probably other stuff we could have done here with the NPCs, but we forgot to check back on them. Anyways, so let's do a little bit of some fast traveling. In a second, after I go this way.
This is the place. 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 This is the place.
Look at that little hole. So one other thing I did, well, I did mention that I leveled up. And with that comes different wild shapes. Look at that. Look how many wild shapes I have now. I can become a Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus. And a bunch of different elemental things like the Myrmidon. Myrmidons. There's one right there. There's this one, the earth, the fire one, the water Myrmidon. So that's cool. I wonder if we can squeeze into a hole with one of these creatures. Probably not. But these things are elemental, so if any of them would, the air could fit in a hole. Air elementals, water elementals. You know, Earth would have the most trouble squeezing in a bunch of rocks, squeezing in inside a hole. So let's do the air one. Let's go air. Okay, so it looks like it conjures up an armor, and I don't think the armor can freaking go in there, but that's cool. Look at that. We got this flail here. That's pretty cool. Basically, it's just an armor, and the inside is a different element, I am assuming. So it's very ghostly, very interesting.
I'm way too big.
Indeed. We did put that new armor on. Lays out. Look at that. She's wearing the Ketheric armor. This is a pretty sweet armor. Really interesting design. We got these claws, these hands here, clawing on top of the skull, grasping it real good, because that's Ketheric's armor. Is all about death and never dying. He holds on with a firm grip onto death, not letting it take him, you know. But then it did, because we took his armor and we killed him. So looks like he didn't work out for him, huh? A bunch of skeletons. We got a skeleton praying there, and we got a little skull here. We got a bunch of praying skeletons here, and a skeleton roped up, a skeleton playing a trumpet. Interesting. That's fun. So maybe Ketheric was had a little bit of a bard to him. Maybe he had one level 1 bard. You never know. I guess we could have checked. Oh look, then there's some. Okay, look. So the skeletons are playing the trumpets down there while some are praying, and there's a pile of them dead. And these are rising up to the sun, so they're ascending to the afterlife, perhaps. Okay. And they're playing music, you know, because at a funeral, some cultures actually celebrate that, you know. It's a time of celebration. Because, you know, you start, you know, you go to the afterlife. And you celebrate your life on your death sometimes, you know. So now we're gonna have to become another animal to fit in there. There's also the option of sending someone else in there. Like, remember, we have our new friend here, us. Look at that. Us, can you squeeze in there?
A tight fit for even the smallest of creatures, let alone you.
It's literally called cat hole, but I guess the brain isn't a cat, unfortunately. Does somebody have a summon creature? Find familiar? I don't think anyone does. in the party right now. I kept Shadowheart in because Shadowheart, I feel like we still need to continue like her quest. I know she needs to go to get the Baldur's Gate. Everyone needs to get to Baldur's Gate to continue their quest. But I feel like her quest is still lingering. There may be some other cutscene or something happening on the way. I don't know. It's so fresh, like her latest cutscenes and her latest lore dumps, so I feel like something else can come up soon. And I thought that last time we were done with Act 2. I did think we were done, but it looks like we're not, because from my understanding, we have to get to Baldur's Gate to get to Act 3, and I think there's still another map or something. There's a road to Baldur's Gate we have to get to. So before that though, as soon as I'm done yapping, I'll turn into a cat. I guess I have to dismiss shape. I thought I could shape shift while I was in another shape. I think I have to dismiss it and then do the shape shift. Oh wait, that costs 2 shapeshift points. I did not know that. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sure it says here. It says 2 right there. There we go. It's highlighted 2 things. I just assumed it was 1 because they're all 1, but I guess these are super powerful shape-shifting things. So we're gonna have to waste a short rest. That's just how things go. Sometimes you waste resources in life when you don't get them back, and you have to keep on going. You can't get too depressed about it, because then you'll never move forward, you know. I'm sure you experienced some of that in your life at some point. I want to turn into a dinosaur, but we gotta turn into a cat to get into the cat hole. It's the only way. Kitty!
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for
Furless?
you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
You call me furless? I'm a freaking cat. Maybe like Steelclaw like sees things in the opposite way, like she's living in the opposite dimension, and she thinks because she's hairless she's actually has fur. I don't know, and she thinks because I have fur she calls that being furless, something like that. Your name is Steelclaw. Okay, so we already asked all this stuff before, but we're now a cat, so we get the option again. They call it murder every single one, because we're a cat, so we're pretty murderous as a cat, because cats, you know, they can only eat meat, you know, so they have to go hunting for their meat. Cats unfortunately can't be vegan. So we're gonna do murdering all the time as cats.
I intend to. I braved
I can
lacking
help you.
waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards.
Yes. How boring. Surely you can be a bit more
Your
creative.
mocking tone is a mistake. You're first and last. You
Are you
clearly
gonna fight
yearn
me?
for death. A wish I am happy to oblige. Sleep with one eye open. Furless one.
Yeah, you can't sneak up on me. I'm a cat too. I wonder if I can attack this thing. I don't think so. Pick up. I can pick it up. She's gonna be really mad. Let's claw at it. Invalid target. Alright, you can play with it. So, nothing new over here. I figured it wasn't anything super special. But I had to try it. That's good to know. So now that we're a cat, let's go talk to Oliver. Let's join everybody up, group all. Let's go to our friend over here via the fast travel. And we're all good. We don't have to worry about the shadow curse. We got the blessing, and I think it's about to go away soon because Ketheric is dead or something. Look, it's a kitty. What was that? It went black, the screen, for a second.
To speak.
Are you sure I can't speak as a cat? So let's have
Soldier.
Karlak speak.
I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. I want a challenge. Go on, find someone else to play with.
But hey, we're getting rid of the shadow curse. Are you gonna go away with it? He probably will disappear because I think he's too attached to the curse. He's probably gonna disappear. Very most likely, unfortunately. Okay, bye, Oliver.
We leave
And-
the heart of the Absolute
Whoa.
alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Hey guys, are you hearing this? I mean, you're all my allies. I have you. Enough lives have been lost. I feel like Karlak. I mean, you know, she's a good person. She's not gonna kill needlessly, but she's prepared to kill to protect people, to protect the world, for revenge, even most likely. I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
You think me a leader? Really? I was kind of letting Pacha take that role, but maybe. Let's see. Army. I will seek more lives in the city. Let's go seek in the city. But I am curious about this. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay. I didn't consider the possibility that when we get to the city, it'll be in ruins. I've seen clips and snippets of people walking around in Baldur's Gate, and it looked fine to me. But I wonder if it's possible to get there with the choices we've made, and it's already burnt down or something. That would be kind of sad, wouldn't it? A whole lot of sad, not kinda. But nah, it's not gonna happen. We're gonna get there before the big brain, the mother brain. So let's go over here. Let's just do a quick little peek and see if the portal's there. It's forever gone. And that should be it pretty much. We didn't really need to do anything else, right? Last time we checked on the parents of Arabella, but they were still dead. I don't think they got up at this point.
A faded memory of a boy and girl sharing their first kiss. Your own heart almost flutters in tune with theirs.
Okay.
All right. What now?
I think we have to move forward into Baldur's Gate. There's nothing else to do. This has to be it. To Baldur's Gate.
Don't waste any regrets on it. We have more pressing foes to conquer.
So we're gonna move on from the darkness, you're saying? It's not gonna clear up? So we should probably become human again. Let's see. Sorry. Become tiefling again. Dismiss watch. Any last words
The
before we...
Absolute's forces have marched forth. Baldur's Gate is in danger.
Okay. Any other last words before we cross?
Hey, you.
You ready to go? You ready?
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Yes, yes. How are you liking that spear? We did give her other spear back.
Greetings.
It is the Dark Justiciar spear, but I think is it now called something else? Let me check. Did they rename the spear? The one that the angel gave her. It looks gold now. It's better, right? Saluna's Spear of Night. So now it's the Saluna spear. Wasn't it a Shar spear before? She's full. She also got the Ketheric shield. We put that on her.
And, well, in it.
Okay. Let's get out of here. To Baldur's Gate. Yeah, let's go. Here we go.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
It looks nicer a little bit. It looks, the sky's clear maybe? I don't know. It was still cloudy, but it seemed like a fog was lifted. I don't know. But I think it didn't do it. Nothing really changed. Are we gonna go to Baldur's Gate, or is this gonna be the road to Baldur's Gate? This is Gortash. This is probably Baldur's Gate right here, right? Looks like a nice palacey area inside a castle, perhaps. Oh, is it the artist? Did we save the artist? I forgot. I think we did.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers?
I knew I felt
I'm
the
flattered,
earthquake.
Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Take him out.
Your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to
Damn.
see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
That was a cool little disguise reveal there. That was cool. Didn't expect that. I thought she was gonna attack him for real. Turned out to be the other of the three. An ally. She seemed very horny for him in a very kinky way. But I don't think they're together. I think it's just like typical, kind of like standard evil characterization of the evil, lusty queen.
Beyond the campsite,
something.
the city waits
Evil
in uneasy silence.
enchantress.
One sleep away.
One sleep away from Baldur's Gate. So we're resting. So it puts us at the camp, I'm assuming. Is this a camp? Leave camp, long rest. I think it might be considered one. That's cool. Everyone got in their cozy outfits. So interesting. Is this supposed to be like the suburbs or something, and the city's over there? We can't go further in unless we do this. We got some tents there. Maybe that's, I mean, is that Baldur's Gate right there? Is that the big gate? Or we'll see. According to the map, it's called Worm's Lookout. So I think that's on the way. We're almost there. We can see it. Yeah, this looks like camp. This is the biggest camp we've had since never. We've never had a bigger camp than this. They keep getting bigger and bigger, these camps. Hello, us. You liking the view?
We are here for you.
Thank you. Real nice. Bum 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 bum. Let's get a nice little shot here with the moon. The music is different. There's actually lyrics now. That's pretty cool. Let's turn that up actually. Did that work? I think it's a little louder. I think Pacha's gonna be doing something. What is she gonna be doing? They are going to act like a wizard. It almost looks like they're trying to frame a picture. That's nice, actually. That's perfect for photo mode. It's kind of meta. Nice. The music is nice. a simple pose there. I kind of want to get her both of their fingers in here, and her hand gestures perfectly in the shot somehow, but I would have to move the angle to get. We can do 2 shots. We can do 2 shots. We can spend more time here. You know, something like this. Could that be Baldur's Gate? What if we do... we can just do that. Still want to get the moon in there. Make sure we focus on the gate. Beautiful. Dude, this game just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Feels that way. It's nice. It's like we're doing the prologue the whole time, and now the game really starts, you know? Well, I guess that's what acts are all about. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. It's like a season in a TV series, you know?
I'm listening.
Oh yeah, the egg. So, did we take the egg? What do we do with the egg? Oh, we don't have any more. Didn't we like place... Okay, we remember... I did get an egg from the owl bear, and then I placed it by the fire, hoping it would warm up and hatch. And then our owl bear cup came along, but I think it was from somewhere else. I don't think it was from that egg. But then the Githyanki egg... We might have done the same thing. I forgot what we did with the Githyanki egg. I wanted to talk about the egg. Your egg. Githyanki egg. Specifically about us no longer having it. What happened to it?
The egg is gone. A fragile thing. Easily lost. Easily broken. But inside it, I glimpsed a speck of my people's future. A future I will fight for, and one I would die for.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot what happened. I think we lost it. Oops daisies. No, we're not gonna do more tadpole stuff. We're gonna give a starring the other tadpole. Maybe when we get to the city, as a little treat, we'll give it a starring a tadpole.
Well met.
Oops, what did I do there? I picked up an incense. Sorry, I get sticky fingers sometimes. You know me. Here you go. Right there, left it somewhere around here.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
I don't think anything is gonna be new here.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
How are you holding up?
Are you excited about going shopping at Baldur's Gate? We can get you a whole new top. We can get everyone a new outfit. And I'll probably get like a haircut. Or extensions. Do you think Pacha will look good with long hair? We started off pretty short, and then it grew a little bit. We could go longer, or we could do a fun little, you know, go back to the pixie cut type of hair, or we could do a bunch of stuff. We'll see when we get there. I'm sure there's a lot of stylists over there that can help us out. Where's everybody else? We have to go that way. Oh, I was assuming that was kind of like the exit of the camp, but is there like... Whoa. There's so much over here to look at. It's like our own little town almost. Well, not really. It's like a little neighborhood. Or just an estate. A small one. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, this is Wither's house. Hey, Withers. You found your barn?
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Nah. Looks like Arabella went to Baldur's Gate already, or what? She's on her own. That's good, you know, she used to get some more street smarts and education in the wilderness on the way to Baldur's Gate, and then street smarts in Baldur's Gate. I think she'll do just fine.
My resplendence honors yours.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain.
The dead 2,
you must
right?
face them. I will help.
They were a throuple, and now they're just a couple. And soon they'll be one of them's gonna be single, and that's what we'll end them, and then there'll be 0. That's how math works. I think we did ask about this before, haven't we? I have questions for you.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Wait, this might be new. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the dead 3? Your mother, Selûne.
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Cool. Do all angels refer to themselves in the third person? Is that a thing? Are you considered a celestial? You probably aren't you? You're considered a humanoid, actually. Okay. I'd say celestials, but whatever.
Soldier?
This is all the same.
Go on.
You happy?
If you're happy, I'm happy. Are you happy?
Deliriously so.
Myself.
Astarion definitely has a lot to say, I imagine.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So you're doing good now that you're not on your death mission, your suicide mission?
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Indeed. Alright, Astarion. What's going on?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Calm down there, Asterion. Simmer down just a bit. We need to stop him for sure. It sounds as if you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
You're sounding a bit egoistic. Egoist? But, you know, that's his character. He's fun. So you'd kill to take that power from him? I don't know. So you'd kill to take that power from him? The others bound to the ritual too?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
You do. But, you know, we could maybe talk to them first, see what's going on, see maybe they'll join your side and we can all gang up on Cazador together. And I'm sure figure things out. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, I think Pacha is probably aligned with the anarchist. You know, down with hierarchy. Freedom is not the same as power, Asterion.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more.
Comrades,
and
yes.
be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
I do want to know more about all this, get more information. I definitely want to find them. Well, the information will be useful. We'll find the other spawn for sure. Like I said, maybe we'll have a little chat with them.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. Likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Yeah, that's
what we're doing.
And as
Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Yeah, he wants to chat too. He's a big chatty catty. Let's grab some of these while we're here. Looks like, yeah, it looks like everything's coming together at Baldur's Gate. Yeah, we'll find them, we'll talk to them, and I'm sure we could even, use charm or friend to make them, not kill us when we talk to them. Hey, are you stuck in there? Let me help you out.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
There you go. Now don't stick your head in holes like that. You get stuck, and sometimes I won't be around to help you out of the a little hole in a tent or something. There you go. All right, so let's go to bed. I guess there's something else we can do. I believe we looked everywhere. Wait, there's something up here, maybe? Nope. And I'm pretty sure we talked to everybody. Cool, cool, cool.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the Tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I was kind of assuming that we would have that option to control, liberate the parasites at Moonrise. And I was thinking like Baldur's Gate was kind of like a whole different situation. But it looks like the ball has been kicked forward to Baldur's Gate, and we gotta get there to get to the parasites. I was thinking like, maybe this is for the epilogue, but I was thinking like Baldur's Gate would be kind of like a fun little breather vacation from the main quest for at least a little bit. But we can still do that. We can have like a little mini break. I mean, when we get to the Baldur's Gate, we're not gonna do the main mission right away. We're gonna explore. We'll have a little bit of a vacay. So what was the question? Will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? I will dominate the world. This is so cool. You can choose to be so many different types of characters. 4 different choices here. I mean, it's maybe it's only 2 choices with different variations. I mean, Pacha isn't so into themselves that they're gonna be like, I'm the big savior. The chosen will fail. The chosen are the absolute people who are like the people who are taken over by the absolute, or who are the chosen exactly? I think so. Are the Dead Three? Is that what they're called? The Dead Three? Are they the chosen? When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right. No, I'm gonna say this. All I want is to be free of this parasite. Damn it. I'll do whatever's necessary to make that happen.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
I will change my mind.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination!
No. Resist. Uh-oh. Whoa. Who are you? Freaking monks.
Help me!
These are they the same Githyanki troops that want to take us down from earlier? They're different. They look super cool. Look at that. Humanoid. She already has some injuries. She was probably fighting the Dream Visitor up in that portal. I mean, I guess they transported from the astral plane, and there's probably different astral planes. We got this one. We got this guy. They all look like monks. I mean, he has no weapons. No one has any weapons. This is a rogue monk. Humanoid. And then this portal. Astral portal. Interesting. Escape the portal to the portal before the absolute takes control. So they're absolute monks. High Gishra. Controlled by the absolute. Interesting. So we don't even have to fight them. We can just run past them. Her voice commanding. Let's see what that does. Affected entity's brain is being tortured at the whim of the absolute. That's interesting. So we can do Strider. But I also feel like, what if we just... no, we should try to just reach the portal without fighting them. We should at least try to disable them somehow. Ooh, I bet with this I could jump over them real cool, like... What's this? You gain advantage on attack rolls. That's cool, that's cool. Also, I remember now that Shadowheart, I think, has that amulet. We're supposed to use the amulet, the monk amulet, in this location, I think. Worm's Rest or something. But I guess we'll do that after. I might have missed out on something because it looks like the portal's gonna take us far away. Oh, maybe we're gonna take the portal to the astral plane and talk to the visitor and then come back. Okay, that's probably what's gonna happen. So let's do Long Strider. Wish I could do it to more than one person. We should probably do it to the person who's needs it the most. I feel like, would it be Shadowheart that's the slowest? Pacha could turn to an animal. We can also Misty Step. That just increased our jumping, right? The thing is, I don't want to leave everyone behind. So I'm just gonna be here and see if I can threaten them. At least this one. Don't you dare run away from me until everyone gets close. So let's do that. Whoa. Fury of Blows Topple. Let's do this. This is a new thing I got from leveling up, I believe. And it didn't work. Fuck. Wow. Oh shit. Now we have to destroy them. I need to help. Lazel. Fuck, should we just like all run? What about entanglement? What about a thing that impedes their movement? Like this thing. Plant growth. I mean, that guy's... We should put it here because that guy's already close to us. Immune? Fuck. They're immune. That's not good. Shit. I think we might turn into an animal. Let's become a dino. I bet this velociraptor can jump real good. Look at that, I'm a dino. Cool. That's cool.
Put him up.
Let's see if we can do I guess a range attack. This would make them go prone, right? But they don't have enough movement speed. They're immune to blank growth, but are they immune to everything steeped in bliss? What advanced unarmed movement doesn't slow you down, and you can jump an additional. Wow. So that's what's going on there. But doesn't this thing grab them somehow? Like turn difficult terrain it attacks creatures. But they can jump and stuff, so I don't even think that's gonna be very helpful. This could maybe make them slip on the ice. Saved. Oh wait. That ice is considered difficult terrain, right? Oops-a-daisy. Tadpole scum. Man, I fucked it up. Maybe I should just kill him. Or fuck. Pacha's down. Can I do Dimension Door? No. Dominate person 84. You're dominated. If only I can help.
Heading there.
I mean, how long for one turn? I don't have a. I remember I don't have a haste potion. Somebody might have. I might have added haste to somebody. I am already dominating this person with concentration. I think we're just gonna wait here. Maybe take a potion. One of these. Oh fuck, there's more of them. So we really need to just run away. Fuck. Well. Jumping isn't good. So what we're gonna do is do this. And maybe we'll just run away. Because more just keep coming. Wait, we can't use it? Oh, because we don't have actions. Oh, wait, we can use it. Okay, we just need one person. Oh, fuck. Pacha's left behind. Because Pacha's like on the ground as a dino.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
So it's kind of like the Narloid, where you only need one person to reach the end of the, at the beginning, at the end of the controls, and then everybody else escapes. I thought it was like one person would exit at a time to the portal, but because I wonder if that permanently kept Pacha out of here. Or maybe we'll have to do this fight without Pacha. They just have to survive the monks while we're over here. Oh wait, Pacha's here. Yeah, I got up and I jumped through. Well, let's short rest. Let's try out some cool stuff with their dinosaur powers. All the brains are against these guys. This time we don't have turns. Oh fuck. So we can take as long as you want now. Let's do corrosive spit. I mean, isn't acid better for armored individuals? Stillness of mind. Can't be frank, can't be charmed. Wow. I want to do this just because we can pounce as well. Yeah, take that.
The gods are watching me.
What if I found some kind of movement? Shit. Okay, well. Let's get over here. Sure, I'll grab a brain. Oh wait, Pacha is the only person in the battle right now. Fuck. Damn. Hold on a second. Fuck. Wait.
Whatever it takes.
I'm coming too. Oh wait, you know what? I should probably do range attacks. Oops. While I'm not in the battle. But well, fuck you then. I can use a spell slot to heal. I don't use this. I kind of want to try this, but they're 26 points. I should probably heal 30. I could potentially... Yeah, let's just attack and see what happens. Okay, they're not dead. Oh, I got an extra attack. Can I heal first? Let's do this one. Extra attack. You're gone. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's go over here. We're pretty far away. I guess we're gonna have to do long range. %. Why 45%? 55. I mean, that's all we can do. We can do... Interesting. Is this a double shot? It requires an action and a bonus action. I guess we shoot both at the same time. Kind of. I mean, miss both. Lovely. Lovely. Damn, 0. Why? Does she have like some kind of cool armor thing? Evasive. Deflect missiles. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. If damage reaches 0, you... Damn, okay. Get brained instead. Let's just do a regular attack. We got a big sword. We can do an extra attack. It's no biggie. I mean, unless we miss. Should we do this? It would only do 4 damage. Aberrations. This is only a bonus attack. Oh, short rest. Okay, what is this? Active. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna push you. Get out of here. Very good, very good.
Come to the sky.
Alright, not bad. Let's get some more brains. Shadowheart can summon zombies, so we'll need some food for our zombie pets. Very good. I imagine there was nothing up here we missed. Oh wait, we did. Let's go back. We got a special chest to dig into here. We're a dino, a hoppin' dino. Look at that, we're a hoppin' dino in space. I just want to get a picture of the dinosaur. Space dino. Okay. I don't think they want to talk.
No time for chat just now.
They never want to talk when they're in the astral plane.
Who you must to survive. Even
Whatever it is, save it for now.
Okay, okay. Actually, I wonder if this necklace is going to say anything. I doubt it because we're in the astral plane, but we're getting close to Worm's Rise, whatever it's called.
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing.
Worm's Crossing. We already did all this. I'll take you to your granddaughter.
I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
What to do?
Gotta keep moving forward. What was that?
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Alright, I'm coming. Let's grab some crystals first.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Wait, these crystals are pretty rare. Can only get them up here in the astral plane. Uh-oh. Wait, what was that? Whoa. Astral Monks. Okay, so they're rescuing this guy. Wait, is this is not the same guy from the crash, is it?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
No.
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
So you've been disguising yourself as is it an elf or a human? Oh, humanoid appearance, I think. Or maybe we made her elf. I forgot. Okay. Did not see that coming either. The Emperor. So the Illithids have been in forever battle with the Githyanki, and so they're battling now. And this is tricky because, you know, they've enslaved the Githyanki for so long. And so this could just be a continuation of that. Enslaving Githyanki for your own you know, to harness the power into for the Lithid side. But it could be something else now. The Absolute's in the picture now. Maybe this Emperor he's the Emperor of the Lithid, I imagine. He's called the Emperor, so he's probably doing this for all his people, but at the cost of enslaving and entrapping one Githyanki to save everybody. That's the question, to save all the Illithids. But maybe if we can extract some power from this Githyanki, we can get rid of the Absolute, and then we can free him. We have to talk to the Githyanki, but I don't think he's gonna let us talk to them. See what's on his mind. I do want the proof. I believe the Emperor is the Dream Visitor. Don't see why it wouldn't be. This is the battle you were fighting. Prove to me. Let's start with this. Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Oh, we missed down some dialogue, I guess. I wanted to ask multiple questions. Let's reach in and detect thoughts. Let's use all our advantage here. All our bonuses. Very good.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head.
Oh.
But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
I just want to look deeper.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this.
Let's not go mad now.
You are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me.
Wait,
fight.
Did you just control my mind there? Is the Emperor in control? Can I not choose? No. It's the way it was written there and how it was delivered. The voice line seemed like the Emperor is almost like forcing Pacha to join the fight there, but it does give us the option, so we could resist right here. We could resist, but I kind of don't want to resist. I mean, ideally I want to resist and keep asking questions and talk to the Githyanki guy and get a little bit more details, but he's such in a hurry here. It's like, why are you in a hurry? What happens if we switch to another person? Nothing. I wanted to walk to the Githyanki and talk to him as Lae'zel, but I can't. Join. I think we're gonna join. I think we're gonna put our faith into the Emperor. Join the Mind Flayer's fight. Yes, I will do as you say. Yeah, it's all clear now. I saw it. I have to do it. It's almost instinctual feeling I have to
together
do as you say.
Turn the tide.
Interesting. So I guess if we didn't do that. We said no, we could have fought the Emperor and joined the Githyankis. I think Pacha wanted to resist a little bit, but the Emperor was just too powerful. And Pacha was, you know, curiosity killed the cat situation, right? Pacha wanted to delve deeper into the lizard's mind, didn't really think it through. And of course, the Emperor, super powerful, is gonna, you know what's like, feel that she's trying to get in his mind. And then he amplified his powers to just persuade her and show her just like the raw emotional feeling inside that he wants to subdue this Githyanki. And without really understanding, Pacha went with it. Went with that feeling. But this seems to probably be the easier fight, right? I'm sure this guy is going to be super hard to fight if we did the Emperor, if we had arcane enchantment. They got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so we are Lae'zel.
Make way.
We still have, we have astral gravity, okay. We could do, isn't Strider till a long rest? But we don't have it. Increases until long rest. I'm thinking doing Strider on Lae'zel. And doing this. And then attack. You have all this stuff. We really need to get rid of 2 people actually, so this is going to be easy. Or is there 3 people? 1, 2. Oh, there's this guy over there as well. Okay. And then is there 2 hidden ones? There's 2 hidden ones, or maybe they're too far away. The ones that are in the start of the order. Oh wait, no, that's this one. Okay, never mind. It's confusing. Yeah, these 2 are the guys that start, and then it's this guy, and then it's this person. So 4. Let's get rid of. I don't want to hurt the brains. It's only, these are already dead. Do I want to do that? No, I did Long Strider so I can do this. 35%. Dude, this person's like 136 HP. That's the toughest one in the bunch. Maybe we should get rid of them faster. With the Soul Breaker. Stunned. Look at that. We could do this. 21. Could do Boom and Blade. Boom and Blade. And we can do this as well.
Oh my word. Over there.
I'm not going to be able to reach. We could. I mean, Fog won't do much because they're going to just jump out of there. They have good jump abilities. I mean, we all did with Astral's Gravity. Blur. Interesting. We could do Wild Magic, see what happens next turn. Wild Magic. We also hitting your attacker's elation. Or you take damage. Okay. We also leveled her up and we got an ability to... We have a new ability where I think if she ends her rage or something happens with her rage, Carla gets wild magic again, and it's like random, like a random new wild magic ability. I think it takes place of the other one. That's something we can do. So we still are too far away, so we're gonna have to do one of these. It's only gonna do 7 damage. We could do piercing to really whittle her down. Saved. All right. Ataka. Shadowheart. Let's see. This person's next. Perhaps there's a way to banish them. Can we banish them from over here? 55%.
Better get to work.
Saved.
On my way.
Well, we gave it a go. We have all... Oh, we put Strider on Shadowheart. That's what we did. That's why I thought at least I had it first. And so that's good. So now we have 2 people with Strider, and we should have just used a regular attack because we were able to we fucked it up. We could have hit her. We could have done something neat, but I forgot. But if we threaten this person, then they'll get opportunity attacked. Never mind. Whoa.
Destroy the honor god.
The honor god? We're gonna keep attacking this person. Critical miss. Come on. Let's get them. Just, I mean, they have a bunch of effects. Is that gonna override? Does prone override? Let's try to land a hit, actually. Not bad, not bad. We could actually try the prone. Not enough movement. I have to be able to... Oh, because that's like a jump action. And okay, so I can't do it. Not enough speed. Okay, so I guess I'll fly down here. I mean, I guess I could fly and try to keep attacking this person. And then it'll be this guy's turn. There's no way I could get them in one more shot. They're 20 HP. We can do at most 12. And they're already bleeding by, you know... They could potentially heal themselves. Are they ever gonna stick here? Okay, not enough movement speed. Is it really too much to just float down? What about float over there? Well, that's that. We have no more movement speed. Okay, so they skipped her turn. Nice. Very good. Because she was stunned. And now she's dead. And do some more boom and blade, perhaps. Cleaves. Numbs all nearby creatures. Does that affect our allies? I think we'll do that when there's more creatures around us. Maybe do a lacerate. $46. No, we'll hold off on that one. Humanoids. I guess we're good for now.
Smell blood.
We can continue to take this person down.
Down the hatch.
Should we do one of those? 31 damage, 22, 22. What does Days do? Just gives them disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. Can't take reactions and loses the dexterity bonus. Okay, we could do that. We're using Ketheric's hammer, by the way, on Karlak. Might as well do this. Uh-oh, hold person. She escaped. Can I not help them? Oh, that's not good. Is there a way to get rid of hold person? Attacks against any... but it's like... We have to use to get a... Do we have like a saving throw each turn? Wisdom saving throw? Okay, so I think each turn we get to do a saving throw. Maybe. In which case, is there a way to help Lae'zel out? Can we command her to this is cool. Command her to wake up from holding person. This is interesting. We got this on level up. It's a one-time use ability. Divine intervention. Call upon your deity in your moment of greatest need. Once they interfere, your deity will never do this matter again. And I guess you get to choose different things. Golden generosity. So it's basically one per playthrough, which is really interesting. I've never seen that in the game before. Legendary weapon forged in the fire. We're not going to use that. I just want to see what the options are. Restore fallen companion with half their hit points. And restore all nearby allies as if they had long rested. Whoa. I see. Super powerful. Call upon your deity to bring rating 80 damage potentially. Damn. Rich bounty of potions and camp supplies. Not worth it. That's cool. That's cool. What do we got here? Guidance. ability checks are different from saving throws. And then even if this worked, it'll only be for one turn. I command you to snap out of it. I wonder if there's a... Could there be a potion or something? Ghoulish touch. I can paralyze somebody. We could do this so they won't die. Is this to a long rest? Or we can probably put them to sleep. That's 10 turns. That could be an interesting idea. Feign death. I guess they're frozen and feigning death at the same time. That's cool. So we did that. And that's all we can do. We could move closer to somebody. Let's do this one maybe. Yeah. Ouch. Save though. Nice. I keep forgetting we have this guy on our side. He's gonna take them down if we don't. The Emperor. I mean, maybe it's they, them. I don't know what the gender roles are in Illithid world. I think they're all non-binary. They're like squids. I think definitely certain sea creatures, right, can change their sex and or gender when they feel like they need to. So it could be, they could be fluid. So it's Pacha's turn. Let's get rid of this person. And then we could go after that person. Okay, this person is dominated. That's good. So wait, what does dominate? Dominate only makes it so that they don't attack. They fight. If any enemy will follow and fight alongside the caster of the spell. Okay. Okay. So they fight alongside. So they're allied. They're green. So let's focus on this person. What if we do pounce? Saved. Do I get 2 extra attacks? Looks like it. Step away to get Karlach some room to beat him up. Okay, so I feel like at some point we have to attack this person. I don't know if it's useful to just stay up here. Probably, I don't know. To attack this person at some point. This is gonna probably break the domination though, so we probably shouldn't attack them right now. Let's just do regular cool attacks. Maybe even a reckless attack.
Hammer's gonna fall.
Reckless attack. They're gone. So That's it. Can we go over here and help this guy? I think we have to attack the dominated Githyanki person. Do we attack this? I mean, that's based not what the Emperor wants. I guess we attack them. Wait, did they pass the check? Okay, yeah, they're enemies now. And what are they? They're concentrating on Clench of the North Wind. That sounds like a fart joke. Clench of the North Wind. Like they're clenching their butt hole to not fart yet. And they're gonna unleash it soon. Maybe it would be better if Clench of the South Wind. That might have been more like a fart joke. Because South is more like down, and you know, I think you get it. So let's just do a regular attack. We can probably jump up there. You would think. If it didn't disappear. Why does it disappear? Maybe it's too high. Is it too high? Oh wait, no, we got it. Wait, no, wait. There.
Let's do this.
We could also push her, probably. I guess a regular attack, I guess. Or we could do some cool thing-a-bob. Sure, we'll long rest after this, so we'll get all our stuff. We get Moonbeam because of the thing we have, the weapon we have. This is like a super cool new spell I got. Flame Strike, 40% though. We didn't have to come up here to do it 40%, but we did come up here, so maybe do something close range, like a bestow curse. They have a lot of wisdom. They're quite wise. I don't know. Dread. Skipping its turn. Deal additional damage. That's only my attacks though, not the party's attacks. It's only beneficial for me. It's not for the full party, unless we do one of these. If someone has a saving throw, a check that they force on this Githyanki to do, and then we match it up with the right one here, the right curse. But I don't know. Let's do Dread. That's just a simple one to do. 64%. Yeah. Wait.
Seems like the best way.
Maybe we should really push them, because we can't push them with the dinosaur. So, because there's no more room up here for anybody to jump here, I think. 5 turns. Melts away their armor class. Saved. Brilliant. Oh, spiritual weapon. That's it. We could fly away to give people more room. Maybe we push her off. 65%. Make them go prone. 50%. I mean, how big of a damage would they get? Maybe that'll be our extra attack. Nice. Oh, we can't do that as an extra attack. Oh well. Don't need it. Don't hurt him.
Thank you. That was too close.
Okay, but for how long are you gonna be there?
Like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Why is Karlak talking? I want more information. I bet if we say this, they'll turn into the other version. Or maybe not, because maybe that was just like they were communicating through you know, telepathy. So they would just appear like that in our mind, but maybe they can't do it in the flesh. Tell me everything.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
I see.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work.
But who decides they're criminals?
To meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated.
They couldn't tell something was off about you.
For a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Yeah, interesting story there. Yeah, okay, so you're not an actual emperor, but you're kind of a bit of a class traitor. I like that. In this, you know, that you're a traitor to the elite. Lord Gortash was one, and now, so yeah, you seem like a good guy. Lord Gortash is one of the chosen. Do you have to eat criminals' brains? Did you have to eat them? Ew. Okay, I want to know about this Githyanki. That Githyanki in his fear, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus, his mother, to bring about the fall of the Elithian Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you read about Orpheus in one of those Githyanki slates, or scrolls or whatever, discs, and so he's the true, like, leader of the Githyanki, and Vlaakith took over, the true god, or maybe demigod, or something like that. But he's still controlling. I want to be able to talk to Orpheus. So we gotta find out how we can do that. Interesting. I mean, if Vlaakith wanted us to kill Orpheus, I mean, definitely would want us to kill Orpheus. If she knew Orpheus was here, but maybe she didn't know, you know? So, it'd probably be better for her not to kill the Emperor for now, to keep Orpheus trapped. Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus.
Okay.
He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power.
Okay, so she's the one who imprisoned him.
She might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
But I guess he found Orpheus imprisoned, and he, maybe he said this already, and he just took control of Orpheus now, while trying to keep Vlaakith away. Are we gonna ask both of these? Were you in prison here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know.
Yeah, the dead three are the chosen.
The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Well, looks like it's been working so far, this plan. Yeah, what if we free Orpheus? What happens if we free him?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Okay. I guess we're not powerful enough to charm him to see our ways, to get on our side, to show him the truth, that we just want to have a chat. Maybe he can help us take down the absolute. But nope. Well, I don't know if I want to say any of these. This seems like just prejudice against illithid, you know. I'm sure there's a lot of nice mind flayers out there somewheres. I mean, I understand that we're on the verge of being illithid. We did eat a bunch of worms. Not as much as a Starian, but it's not like I'm repulsed by the idea of being illithid either. Because, like, Pacha is a freaking druid. Pacha can transform into a variety of creatures. I'm sure Pacha would want the ability to transform into illithid. And if Pacha can transform into different animals, then why wouldn't she be able to transform back into a tiefling, you know? But this feels like it's a little bit too much on the Emperor's side. I don't want to be completely on board with him. And what exactly do we mean by saying this? We're like in other ways to our goals, our ethics. I don't know about that. Not really. Our goals maybe want to defeat the Absolute. I also believe we can romance the Emperor, so this probably might open that option, but I don't think Pacha wants to do that. Pacha likes Karlak. But maybe Pacha doesn't want to be illicit. I don't know, maybe this is the best option. It's the least confrontational, and it could mean a bunch of things, you know. We want to destroy the Absolute. That's another way we're like.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Elithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I don't know though. Will I be able to transform back into my other animal shapes? Will I lose my druid powers? Druidic powers? I suspect that when we become a mind flayer, we'll be stuck as a mind flayer, you know. I suspect that's what's gonna happen, so I wouldn't quite like that. Why do you say that?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Rain if you embrace your latent Elithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your Tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
Okay,
you
but...
have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Okay, I think this will actually turn me into a Lithid if I continue. A mind flare. You're beautiful in a certain way, yeah. You know, everything has its own beauty to it. In a way, mostly, kind of, sometimes. I mean, there's some really ugly things out there, I guess. But I wouldn't say you're ugly. I think you're interesting. But I don't know if I want to be a mind flayer. Maybe it's an in between. Maybe I can grow a couple tentacles. Won't be that bad. Might be even useful. What would that entail exactly?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Could I, like, maybe look at a magic mirror to see what I would look like, you know? Like, is it, like, what kind of alterations? Like, is it just, like, a couple tentacles? Is it, like, is my brain gonna come out of my skull? If you can involve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Elithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
So it would appear that it's gonna be a minor change. I think I know what it's gonna look like, because I was going through like the mods and stuff for another playthrough, and there's like a mod to get rid of your Elithid appearance or something, which we're not gonna use mods, of course, in this playthrough. But I think it's just gonna be like on your face, you're gonna see your veins kind of like come through, almost like you're infected within your veins somehow, popping through or something. And maybe a slight little modification there to your face texture, but I don't think you can remove it in the mirror. Because I might be tempted if I could remove it in the mirror, but I don't want to have that for a whole act. You know, have a veiny face. So So, that's my knowledge as the gamer, but as Pacha, I think Pacha would also be skeptical and wouldn't really want to risk having permanent alterations to her appearance, even if they're minor. And maybe she's like looking into his brain right now and seeing, yeah, I can see how I look. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay, I don't want to look like that. And so Pacha's not gonna go for it. Pacha's like, no, I think I'm okay how I look. I don't think I need those powers. But you could ask Starion. We should have brought Starion with us. Interesting. Looks like Lae'zel doesn't want to talk to the Emperor. Has no interest in being friendly with the Mind Flayer. This is something different. Where deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed. Okay, well, I don't think any of us do unarmed attacks. We're gonna loot a little bit and we're thinking about it. We're having a big long think. I feel like Astarion would take the illicit power. He's very power hungry, as we've seen with his quest so far. I can't talk to him. We could free him. That'll be kind of something Lae'zel might do while everyone's talking with the Emperor. She's contemplating, what if I just free Orpheus? Could Orpheus really be my true god? Emperor or whatever? Because Vlaakith wants Lae'zel dead. She betrayed Vlaakith. She's thinking about it. To free or not to free? That is the question. I mean, that's gonna freaking ruin the quest, I'm sure. It is tempting, it is tempting. They're up there. All I have to do is attack these things. Can we possibly talk to the Emperor? I think when they're talking to somebody, you can't interact with them, right? Yeah. We could attack him as well. Dun dun dun. So the thing is, if Lae'zel frees Orpheus, Orpheus is not going to be on Lae'zel's side, because I'm pretty sure the Emperor's correct, and Orpheus is going to attack Lae'zel because she has the mind bug in her. And I was thinking maybe because she's Githyanki, Orpheus might be on her side, and perhaps maybe if we did the quest right, because I forgot where exactly. We're waiting to go to Baldur's Gate to talk to Voss. Help Ketheric Voss. Someone held... Oh, visited our camp and asked us to help him free someone held prisoner within the astral prison. We agreed to bring the prison to Baldur's Gate. Okay, so that's gonna probably complete her quest. So she could jump the gun here and do it, but I think that's Lae'zel is thinking more about it, and she's like, you know what? He's gonna attack me. I better play along for now, and once I get to Baldur's Gate, we talk to Voss, and then we'll come here with Voss, and he'll know a way to to make sure. With Voss here, or I don't think Voss has the mind flayer. I mean the bug, the worm in Voss's head, right? So he can talk to Voss, and then Voss will be like, "Oh, it's all good." That's the only way, because she can't confront Orpheus herself. Oh, it's very tempting. That would be like a reckless playthrough. A Lae'zel reckless playthrough would be Lae'zel just breaking this right now and freeing Orpheus. No way.
As you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Can I store it for later? What if I decide after a good night's sleep? Ooh, we can probe the tadpole. What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
Trump. No. Let's detect thoughts. Probe in there. We still got our bolstering boon magic. We got guidance. We got minus 1 intelligence. That's bad. But we have inspiration, right? Right? 2 inspiration points. Let's use 1 at least. Very good.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
Karlach, what do you think, Karlach? Should I eat it? No. Squish it. Step on it. Well, I don't know. I'll just get back to... I don't want to eat this. This doesn't look tasty at all. You know, it has no color to it. It looks like it's maybe rotten, or maybe. Plus, I'm vegan, so I can't eat it anyways. I won't do it. Oh, shit. Is it gonna force us to do it if we fail this? We only have 1 inspiration point left. Karlach, slap it out of my palm. 21. We have to get a good roll here. We got +3 wisdom though. That's not good. Karlach, give me some more inspiration points. We have to go with it. You know, we can't save scum here. This is a pivotal moment. If Pacha can't resist, she can't resist. They're gonna have to munch on it. It's gonna take... The Emperor already persuaded them to go this far. So... maybe a little nudge is all Pacha needs. Nope. Pacha is strong. She's got those vegan powers.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then... stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. for now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen.
That's
the brain
cool.
has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Yes, to the brain. I'm still a dinosaur. Alright, we got a tadpole. I think we're gonna have Starion take a look at that little tadpole. Starion definitely likes his meat. So a meaty little tadpole might be what he's craving for. Okay. Let's, you know what? Well, let's explore a little bit more with our inner form of our dinosaur form. Can I go to where this person's floating? Is that a glitch? I think. Okay, we can loot them. I think it is a glitch. I'm not supposed to be floating there, but it is astral plane, so things float all the time here. I mean, so it actually makes sense. We accidentally pushed them over there. I think, you know, the dinosaur form actually works out well here. Like the colors, it really matches the environment. Nice, I'll take a potion. Divine bone shard. Gotta make sure to pick up these rare ingredients. Brains. So you're just gonna hang out over here then?
There is nothing further I can do for you right now. Consider using my gift.
I don't know about that, but I've got a friend who might be interested in it. So I imagine it unlocks the last layer in here. Wait, not available. Has gone a magical transformation. Wait. Oh, is it because I'm in dinosaur form?
There is work to do.
Or did I just completely erase all my powers? We'll check again when I'm not in dinosaur form. Whoa. But I think it unlocks the next layer of the skill tree. Or the skill brain. Gaseous form. Sure. Flying, sure. Scroll of scorching ray. Nice. We'll talk to everybody in a second. Okay, are they gonna talk though now?
Maybe later.
No, later.
Quickly! We'll speak after. Not a good time.
Alright. But there's so much to loot. Interesting. More brains. There could be some hidden treasure somewhere. Probably not. Huh? Did you say something, Emperor? Use. Ah, we can use. Is that gonna do something bad? Let's do a quick save. I think not. It'll give us an option to break it, maybe.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
Impenetrable, permeable.
The Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
I do feel bad that he's in prison there. But I think we're gonna probably decide to free him when we come back with the boss. And we're gonna try to be as diplomatic as we can. And try to convince the Emperor to try to figure things out so all parties are, you know, satisfied somehow. A compromise, perhaps, that doesn't involve imprisoning somebody. That also involves getting rid of the absolute's power over everybody. Symbolic drawings etched over a forgotten text. Two figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil, his face twisted with wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. What is the history of this astral prism? At some point, the devil and this imposing female exchanged it between each other. This prism. A regal aspect. Interesting. Can we look at the picture better? We can only have it read to us. Or read it. It's not a picture book. I mean, within the world, it's supposed to be a picture book. But maybe like, because it's in brackets. But we can just be like, oh, we can't decipher it unless we have Githyanki magic. It's basically the alt text, like on an image on the internet. If you have alt text on it, you can read what like description of the image. But you can't see it. I guess there's something else here. I guess we gotta go. Alright, let's turn into our regular form. Whew. That was fun.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I despise mind flares.
There is nothing further I can do for you, right?
No, I will never use your gift.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
Alright.
Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse.
I'll come back for Orpheus.
His powers being siphoned away.
Let's get out of here.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
How did they die? We didn't kill them. We just escaped to the portal. Or did we kill that one? No, I don't think we killed anybody. Well, it must have been our other party members Gale and Will and Astarion. Good work, guys. Thanks for killing these guys. I mean, you know, self-defense. Well, I'm sure Astarion wanted the blood. You left some blood on the floor, though, Astarion. No cool armor for me. No cool cape. Well, it's kind of a combination of one of the underwears with Lae'zel's pants. The cloak seems unique, but maybe we'll find something similar in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I figured he'd had feelings about this whole situation. So it looks like Orpheus is real, not just a myth.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the
He's
Gith
alive.
visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother. Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith.
Hello. Are we still streaming? Okay, so my computer just died because I forgot to. I'm streaming this off of a laptop and like through the capture card and everything, and so the battery died because I forgot to plug it in. I thought I had it plugged in, but the cable wasn't connected correctly, and so I didn't realize, and the power went off. But I turned it back on. I think we're still in the same stream. So let me check real quick, 1 second, to make sure the stream is still going. And we'll do a little break anyways. So BRB, we might rewind in a second here. I recorded what just happened because we might have missed a bit of dialogue there. Let me just check on some things, BRB. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so it looks like the stream is still going. Everything is good. We just had like a few minutes of interruption there, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's all working good. Yeah, basically, my computer ran a battery. But you know what? It's all good. It's all plugged in now. It's charging, and it's fine. It's actually worked out pretty well because I just turned it back on, and all the programs were still running, and Twitch has like a thing where like it stays connected even if you disconnect for a little bit. Anyways, that's mumbo jumbo. For the people on YouTube, I'll have a little chapter marker to skip this. Let's return to what happened. Basically, miss a couple lines there, so I don't think I will reload. I'm thinking, where was the last reload? We could reload. Quick save over here. Right before we talked to that thing, but I did save this video clip. So let's just replay what she said.
Made for the hells to must know the tale of
About here.
the Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Okay, we didn't miss anything at all, really. The first Vlaakith of many, it is Vlaakith 157 with whom only be okay. People will now call Queen. Okay. For a reason, the audio of the video is lower than this. Hold on one second. Okay, so I think everything's good. Let's continue. Okay, so how does Orpheus fit in?
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
But isn't Orpheus maybe a better leader? Maybe we can get rid of both Vlaakith and Orpheus and start anew. Maybe a more democratic, egalitarian, maybe decentralized type of society for the Githyanki. Everything about that? Huh? It's just one Githyanki, you know? There's more of you than there is of Orpheus or Vlaakith. Is he really all that dangerous?
Orpheus is not just a Githyanki. He is Mother Gith's blood. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true.
We can kill
Orpheus is
gods,
the
it's
living
fine.
proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay, so you want to free Orpheus. So now you're on Orpheus' side. Okay, I guess now she's on board with him being the true heir. She's still about that monarchy though. Whoa. Maybe we can persuade her to start a revolution, maybe in that blog or something. I do want to. Do we want to talk more about this right now? Let's come back to her. Let's get a little breathing room and talk to the, because this stuff is, we're gonna be able to ask her about this forever. I want to see what everyone else says.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
I think, I don't think it probably will increase our chances of success, but we don't need to increase our chances. We got a 20-sided die. And we got your guidance, and we got the magic boon. We don't need extra chances. We got a lot of, okay, we ran out of our inspiration, but we'll get more. This will probably be similar to the question of like asking her to participate in the eating of the worms of the tadpoles, but I feel like this is the same.
What's on your mind? How are you holding up?
I gotta always ask,
Don't be
just
so
in
modest.
case I increase in your ratings for me and your rankings of your favorite companion. I'm still at the top. Looks like Gale is, or is this Will's place? Will had the Apicus, right? I guess they're not here. This is one of those nights where whoever's not in your party doesn't show up. The portal's still here. We can go back to the portal. I guess when we fall asleep, we'll go away. So, what did the dream visitor look like to you? Did they all look the same? I imagine not, right? The Emperor probably took different forms when you saw him.
Hey.
Did it look like me or something? I'd offer a special tab, but will become part of my players, but I mean, I want to see what she says to this. I mean, we won't go through with it, but let's see what she says. The Emperor has offered a special tadpole. Will become partial mind flayers, but will get great powers in turn, but I don't know.
Special tadpole? Bit of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? I don't even want a regular one. You're talking about turning into what? A half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
And I was just talking out loud. I don't really think I want to be a tadpole. Yeah, I don't want, or a half octopus squid, whatever. Interesting. So we can I think we had this option before, and now it's a second time that we can have the option in case we want to persuade them the second time. I mean, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I don't want to speak about it again, really.
Thank the gods.
But we're still good, right?
Go on.
If you're happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy. Couldn't have said it better myself.
We're always good. You gotta wait for that kiss until we go to bed. Withers is gone too. No, we probably... Okay, should we... We might actually conclude the stream in a second. We'll go to bed, and then we'll talk to everybody, and then maybe we'll conclude. Because there's other people to talk to. I think we're gonna give Astarion the tadpole. Alright, that was alright, buddy. Alright, smooch. We'll kiss some more later. Yeah, just sleep by the dead corpses. What's that? Lae'zel without any hair. It looked like her hair didn't render in. What? Wait, what? Shadowheart. You're old. No, it's just your hair. I mean, oops. No, you look fine. You look great. You look like you're in your 20s still. It's just your hair is all white now.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I mean, it was a bit of a surprise, but you know what? It's not bad, you know. I wonder if maybe you want to dye your eyebrows. Maybe. You don't have to. But it could be another look. What inspired the change?
I thought I knew who I was. But I was wrong. I do not belong to Shah. And I do not want to be adorned like one of her puppets any longer. The hair is just a gesture, true. But everything has a first step.
How did you manage it? Is it the same dye we use for our clothes?
An unexpected benefit of my training. Any novice knows how to source the right herbs and mixtures to alter one's hair. Typically reserved for disguises and subterfuge rather than self-discovery. But I don't live by Shah's rules any longer.
Does that mean you're gonna follow Selûne? Or maybe to hell with the gods? If it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it. I mean, this is probably the best thing to say. Yeah, I think Pacha's gonna say this because Pacha's a good person. I love it. You look beautiful.
I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Yeah. And you know, we'll get to Baldur Gate soon, and we'll go shopping, and we'll have, you know, we can all, you know, get all new looks. So I'm gonna, you know, change my hair too. I'm thinking, what if I dye my hair too? You know, maybe should it maybe go with red? I don't know. Maybe I'll keep blue. I don't know. I'll think about it, but I'm definitely gonna get it cut. or styled differently. Okay, that's it. But what about this?
Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't.
Right. Cool. It's cool. That's a cool change there. We have, we got Will with new horns early on, and now we got Shadowheart. I don't know if anybody else is gonna have a new fresh look. I don't think so. I've seen, before starting the game, I've seen images floating around of Shadowheart in her, platinum white hair, but so I knew it was coming. That's just an unfortunate thing when you're playing a game that's been out for 3 years or more. But I wasn't sure what would cause it, but it makes sense in this point of the story. It's a very black and white change. But I feel like there's also maybe a different possibility. Maybe if we had, it would make sense if we had chosen Shar. If she had chosen Shar, she would not have dyed her hair, and she would have stayed with the black hair. So I guess this is supposed to just mean, good Shadowheart versus bad Shadowheart. And we got the good one so far. But maybe it's something else gonna happen. We'll see once we get to Baldur's Gate. But that's cool.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
Oh wait, did she also get rid of her? She got rid of her bangs too, huh? I was so focused on the color. We already did that. Oh, it's been a while since we connected. That's true. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. Let's talk to everybody. Give everybody a talking to. Yeah, there's looks like her icon's the same. I wonder if her icon's gonna change. I think the icon does change when you level up. But yeah, some people don't like the bangs on Shadowheart. I think it's a distinct look, and I didn't mind it. I thought they looked fine.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Maybe she should change her name, huh? Lightheart? Brightheart? Moonheart? Moonheart. That could be nice. I wonder what he's gonna say to this. We've been given that rare gift about an astral touch Tadpole. Yeah. The power to grant you a new partial limited form. Ever think about that?
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
I was just wondering what you thought about it. I mean, do you want it? Looks like you're hesitating. Never mind, let's talk about something else. So, Shadowheart is matching now with you. The hair color. I bet you like it, huh?
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Of course. Well, maybe when I get a makeover, Baldur's Gate, I'll have the best hair. Yeah, maybe. But what about this astral touch tadpole? What do you think about it?
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Are you sure? You've been eating the other tadpoles. I guess you just rather have the vampire powers and not the tadpole powers. But what if you had vampire powers and illicit powers? Unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast.
Alright, that's right.
I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, makes sense. He is a, he's gone through a lot, and he masks it with his wittiness. And he doesn't, he's a bit vain, That's okay. What's a little pain? You're afraid? Alright, I will not speak of it again. No more.
I had nothing for so long. Nothing. Not even my own body. I will not give it up. Now it's mine again.
Right on, right on. Okay, so maybe we'll give Astarion the tadpole. You want to eat it?
My resplendence honors yours.
I got a cool new tadpole. Want to taste it? Maybe if you fry it up. Do angels eat meat or bugs or anything? What is the diet? What is the diet up there in the sky? I mean, if you're a bird, I bet if you're like half bird, you probably are accustomed to eating worms, right? Or is that a stereotype? I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. I don't think you want it. Who would want it? I feel like Gale would want it. I feel like Gale is hesitating, but he would probably want it. He kind of wants the power.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Yeah. But just because you have light hair doesn't mean you're softer and less severe. Ever meet a Targaryen? Well, he's definitely not going to want it. But let's see what he says. The Emperor promises incredible powers if we're willing to pursue them.
Yes, and at a great cost. Partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now. Not ever.
But, you already got horns. Why not add some tentacles? I mean, I have horns too. I don't want tentacles. I get it.
Thank you.
I think
something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
Maybe we should have made you a battle master fighter instead of an arcane knight. Maybe you would have been more perceptive. I don't know. Although, you'd think with an arcane knight you would have more intelligence. But no, she's focused on she misses the trees for the forest, you know? She gets lost in the big picture. That's just, you know, that's just lays out. I guess we should talk more about this. I do want to say, I'm going to ask everybody this, but not persuade them to take it. I mean, that Tadpole, though. Big powers.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
It's fine. We don't need it.
I know, and I won't.
But about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet? Did he write a comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prism? I guess they were from Vlaakith's, like under Vlaakith's command, I imagine.
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end.
Oh no!
Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism, holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the
They were
spear
defending
that contains
Orpheus.
him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
The monk Githyanki, or Orpheus's guard. Yeah, makes sense. Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would she want him alive then if he's so valuable alive? I mean, why would she want him dead if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Yeah, it's like the lesser evil. The Lithids are a lesser evil to Vlaakith. On to other matters. Okay. And then I think we had another option with Shadowheart we didn't pursue.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Is that like a line from like the very beginning of the game? We've been on this journey for a while. I don't think we asked her this. I think the special Tadpole offer will increase our chance of success, maybe.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole?
Joking.
You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
I was just kidding. I don't don't want to eat that thing either. Yuck. Was there somebody else up here? Nope, nope, nope. No jumping too high up. Let's talk to Withers. I doubt Withers has anything to say, but maybe. Is there something back here? Nope. I think, yeah, we'll probably give the tadpole to Gale.
Fate spins along.
I guess we have to persuade him. So it depends if we get a good roll or not.
Require a new ally?
Nope. Should we persuade him? Let's take a look at it. Is it in here? Here we go. Evolving you or another lethid infected companion into a new, more psionically powerful being. Whoa. You feel an immense psychic weight writhe and roil within. It has languished in the sea of dead gods for countless millennia. Learning, gathering potential. It is something old, ready to become new again. It is ready for evolution. So, Gale doesn't have any lethid powers, I think. We would have to recruit him. Yeah. We do have our lethid powers back. We have... I imagine taking that new tadpole would unlock these. The outer rim. But we decided not to take any more tadpoles. And... everyone else is hesitating and doesn't want to. And we could try to convince some, but I don't really want to. I would only convince Gale, I think. Gale is the only candidate, I think,
Looking ahead.
that would make more sense. He has that orb in his body.
How can I help?
And let me see if I can put him in the party first.
But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first. Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
And
what's on your mind?
What was I saying? I want to check his
Ready and willing.
His tadpoles. So it says, okay, I don't think he's had used any tadpole powers. We have one tadpole, and then we have the extra one, I imagine, the new one. So the thing is that, like, would it be a waste to use it on Gale, because he doesn't have any tadpole. He has no tadpole powers, but maybe he'll supercharge something. I just have to kind of gamble there and see if it's worth it or not. Maybe it automatically unlocks something, or the ability to go this way. And we already used a bunch of tadpoles, so it's not like we can get them back. And I think because we have the option to unlock more, he was it means we already persuaded him.
that blood?
To at least take the smaller ones.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm gonna do a quick save. I want to see what happens when I interact with it. Use, or is it gonna eat it automatically?
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Oh, we could even crush it.
As you tug the tadpole away, you feel a fleeting disappointment.
I wonder
You
if
wanted so desperately to commune with
any
you.
party member can interact with it. Like, say we give it to Gale, for example.
Yes.
Take a look at this little worm.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
Okay.
Still alive, so that's progress.
We did a quick save. We
Go
could
ahead.
just
I'm listening.
reload if we don't want to. What do you think? You want to eat this tadpole?
What I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself, so I can only wonder why offer it to me.
Are you suggesting I want to use you as a lab rat or something? No, I just thought maybe, you like the taste of it. Like, you are an eclectic kind of person with your interests, right? You like to read a lot of books and stuff. You like to probably travel, right? And you're a wizard, you're all about knowledge. You want to gain as much knowledge as possible. So I thought maybe, you probably are a foodie as well, and you probably want to taste exotic, eat exotic things. So, maybe you will wield this power well and with wisdom. There aren't many I trust with this anyway, Wow, 18. We got advantage. Situational. Situational is just story-based advantage. Makes you more likely to succeed. Well, that's advantage. I guess it's like a story-based extra bonus. This is from our own parasites. And we got charisma. Looks like it worked.
If this is what the fates have offered to aid our cause, then who am I to refuse? I'll take your tadpole. Let's see what it has to offer.
No. He's already got like
pulses from within.
some veins visible under his cheek, right? It looks like he's already a bit corrupted by something.
With you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Let's probe. We got more intelligence as Gale. We thought we did.
The tadpole prickles with excitement, its thoughts rampant and chaotic in its rush to communicate with you. It is impossible to discern any single intention.
We could wait on it. We could give it some extra thought and not take it right away. Let's put it away. Gale is tempted by it, but he's reluctant. He's not a super impulsive
As you
person.
tuck the tadpole away, you feel a fleeting disappointment. It wanted so desperately to commune with you.
You look so sad. All right, well, I'll have you can hold on to it and just decide, you know, for yourself. Like, you know, maybe take some time. Maybe when we get to Baldur's Gate and we find that library or whatever, and you can read more about it. You know, do some more research. You know, like not right. You don't have to right now. I guess if you want to, you can research right now. Yeah, okay. I won't bother you. And then, you know, maybe he'll decide. Maybe he'll take it.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's not rush into it. So you don't want any more tadpoles? We have that extra. I have an extra one. Let's see what it looks like if we try to give him a tadpole.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer
Gail
to
needs to
travel
stay
in that
at
case.
camp and
I'd be happy to tag along.
do a little bit more thinking. So if we go to Starion and do this. Okay, so we can still use that one tadpole for Starion, but we're not. There's no way to like take your tadpoles out. Yeah, I feel like if anybody's gonna take it, it's gonna have to be Astarion because he has the most tadpole powers. It's either Astarion or Pacha.
Wish to live in more interesting
Because I suspect it might be a waste though. Maybe we'll find a bunch of tadpoles in Baldur's Gate. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe Gale will be reluctant, and then if we find more tadpoles, Gale would just start eating the small ones first. You might even eat one of them, a little one, right? The one we have right now, one of the little ones, and then he'll start getting a taste for it, and surely, gradually, he'll decide to take the big one. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. But it's all up to Gale. It's, you know, maybe he'll decide against it.
Darling?
You know, it's been a while since we connected, like we once did, you know. You wanna cuddle up tonight?
Yeah. I had the same thought. So much has happened between then and now. Maybe we just got a little caught up in it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I've got plans for the future, you know, and they involve you.
Yeah. Me too.
Hey, you.
We should, you know, do a little, go out on the town, you know. Have a nice night out, a date, perhaps you might call it, once we get to Baldur's Gate.
Go on.
I mean, what would you like to see? You know, maybe we can just, you know, have some nice brunch or something, or maybe go to the theater or something. Might be a nice play. You know, maybe end the night at the docks. You know, with their feet in the water, maybe if we can reach it, and in the moonlight, and then come over here and, you know, get naked. We could do a bunch of stuff, but first, how about kiss?
Yes. Lovely.
You're always lovely. Yippee!
Hope you're
Are you
keeping
stuck
well,
in
friend.
the tent again? You like this new camp? Pretty spacious. Where's that cute little owl bear? Have you gotten bigger?
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
You like it here?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
You think this owlbear will grow up and get big by the end of the game? Probably not. I feel like within the timeline of, or like the time span of the game, it's probably only like a few weeks at most, you know? I guess we could maybe see how long we've rested, how many times we've rested. There might be is there a stat anywhere that tells us how long we've rested, how many times we've rested? I don't think so. Statistics. Doesn't tell you there. Anyways, but I guess it depends. But it certainly wouldn't be more than some months so far in the game. Probably just maybe a few months, maybe. Yeah. We definitely rested. We rested, long rested, more than 20 times for sure. Man, maybe a month, maybe 30 times, maybe more. I don't know.
My resplendence honors yours.
Looks like that's it. Nothing else to talk about. I'm curious though.
Fate, dost thou require?
What happens when I leave camp? Because this is a whole new camp, and we haven't seen the bigger map. We're all fully rested. Let's take a peek. Also, I guess we should decide who we're gonna take in the party. I guess we already have our party set up. I just don't know what we're gonna. We want Shadowheart because we want the amulet, and I want to kind of use Lae'zel a little bit more. But first, let's just exit real quick and see what everyone says, and we might come back to the camp. We'll switch up the party for next time. But I want to know what this map is about, because I imagine it's not quite Baldur's Gate yet. The city awaits. What was that trophy about? Is that was an Act 3 trophy? You get a trophy when you go into a different act.
Must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Okay.
We'll be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Are you talking about Shar followers? We have arrived in Worm's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that Shar and lookouts will be present, in this vicinity, awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout in order to learn where the Sharan cloister is hidden. She expects to find such a lookout hiding amongst the desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing. Okay. So this is pretty much the outskirts, and all the refugees are coming through this way. Where does this lead? Does this lead to anywhere? Nope. So I believe now there's no way to going back to yep, there's no way going back to Act 2 or 1 areas. This might be officially Act 3. I'm not sure. Actually, can we see... Oh, look. Act 3. What does that do? Details. Killer being chosen and takes... I guess we're in Act 3 now. Maybe? Is that what that means? Can we sort by recent? Progress, default order. Jack of all trades, skill. Look at all these trophies we got. Punch, struck, critical forearm. Regular Baldur's Gate. The city awaits. Leave Act 2. So if we left Act 2, that means we entered Act 3 then. Unless there's a number between 2 and 3 I don't know about. Is it maybe we left Act 2.1 into Act 2.2? 2.5? Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon. See, this one says also leave Act 1. We don't get a trophy for entering an act. We only get a trophy for leaving an act. I think this is like maybe in between acts, and then I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's pretty much Act 3. Woohoo! Look at that. There's a whole little town. Dude, that's like a big old city almost. This is pretty much Baldur's Gate, dude. No, this is the Worms Crossing. Oh shit, there's so much here. Whoa, there's like a... Is this a circus? A playground? Oh look. That's cool.
When's it gonna stop?
And there's so many people around.
As long as you stop sulking and stuff.
Wow. I'm shy. I don't want to go there yet.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worms Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go in a second.
Worms Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started.
You mentioned Shar followers might be watching for us. You think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
So you don't even know where to go, huh? What should we be looking for?
Worms Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Okay.
Worms Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home.
Are you worried about Kazdor finding you out your back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
And how will you strike exactly? Was it sneak attack?
Neither will I, darling. At least I
You won't be alone.
hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
All right. So yeah, so we're definitely gonna take Shadowheart in here first, and then we might as well just stick with this party, and then we'll probably switch out the party once we're in there. Maybe, you know, it's gonna be a little bit of a rest. We're gonna probably find the latest pub and the closest one, and have a drink, meet some folk, keep an eye out for the Sharons, and yeah, everyone else's quests besides Shadowheart is pretty much Baldur's Gate. That's gonna be a little bit later. So yeah, that's cool. So there we go. That's the end of Act 2 for real this time. And we're actually gonna get the big game started now for real. Act 3, the big city. Back to city life. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.